Hey guys, I'm Michelle Nicole with KCX, and we are hanging out with Bane Union today. Hey guys.
Oi.
So, who are each of you guys? Like, what are your names?
I'm Jack.
Yeah.
I play bass in Bane Union.
Interesting.
Interesting.
That's cool. I'm Jacob Lee Brockoff. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Chris Albrecht. I tap on stuff and sing sometimes.
You tap on stuff.
Yeah,
Drums.
that's all a drummer is. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So, with Bane Union, like, where did you guys even come from? Like, I've seen you guys perform a couple times, and I love your set every time. You have such great energy. Where did you guys even come to be, or how did you come to be?
Well, it was me and two other guys before these guys, and we just got out of a different I just got out of a folk band at that time and a funk band, and I was playing banjo and guitar and stuff.
Banjo.
And I was like, I'm gonna start writing my own music, and I drove to Louisiana to pick up Zach Bozeman. Shout out Whiskey for the Lady. Hey. And we sat together and just like jammed out, and we were like, yo, we need a bass player, man. So we got another guy, and we were like, okay, we can mix what is that we thoroughly enjoy, which is funk,
Yeah.
and the attitude of punk.
Yeah, that's one thing I always like pull from your guys' music. Like, it's so like rock and roll. Like, what are the influences? Like, you played banjo. I never would have even thought.
Yeah. I mean, you want to tell your influences?
I mean, I come straight out of the jazz scene, like, jazz, funk, jam bands from the '90s. Like, Dave Matthews Band's a huge inspiration for me.
Dave Matthews. Yeah.
Sounds cheesy, but like they're monsters.
Yeah.
They're good.
Bass player's killer. Bass player.
Drummer's killer too. Carter
Yeah.
Bedford.
Yeah, Carter Bull.
You gotta
Yeah.
tap on things, you know?
Straight up. With intent. Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry. Do you guys have like a new addition then? Is Jack? Or are you like?
He's fresh.
Oh,
He's
no
fresh,
way.
yeah.
So then, how many shows have you gotten to play with Bane Union so far? Then
One besides this one.
Yeah.
He's fresh.
that's
Yeah.
dang. That is pretty fresh. That's awesome.
Jackson.
That's so cool.
Jackson.
Well, you guys, I know you're part of the local scene in Kansas City. Did you find each other in Kansas City, or are you from different places?
Yeah. I mean,
We all went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Just not at the same time.
yeah. I mean, these two were in a band before, and I like idolized them because I sucked, and and then like I went to like their practices and learned all their songs and like their lyrics at least, and because I didn't know what bar chords were, I just did power chords,
Yeah.
but I learned a lot, and I was like, oh man, and then Chris was like, yo, you can jam, man. You want to jam? And I was like, yeah, I'll jam. And so we started jamming. And then the band broke up, and then we started a new band.
It sounds very natural. It really does.
Yeah, now he's mine, and
Oh.
no one can have Chris. So.
So dominant.
He is very dominant. He's an Aries.
Was that it? Yeah, okay. So this oi thing, like
Yeah.
every show, you're always doing oi, and then everyone chimes in on it. Like, is there something I'm missing here? Like, what is that?
So like, I initially started saying "oi" just to get his attention. Like, "Oi, mate, what the fuck you doing? Come on!"
Yeah.
And so, yeah, then that's what we said to each other instead of like, "Hey, it's oi." It feels way cooler.
I mean, you can use oi in like any different context. You can really say like, like to get someone's attention, oi, or someone just like, oh, oi, what's up?
Just
Know,
like,
oi,
hey.
and it's,
Yeah.
and it's. I mean, you can say, peace, oi. Maybe I don't know if you can force it.
do that in practice.
Oi.
This is like hi in Bane Union. I can get
And
down.
in like all of the UK.
Yeah? Oh. If you're upset, you have to be upset to say oi in the UK?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Somebody
It's
correct
the
me if
law.
I'm wrong here, but like if you get like an "oi," you're in trouble. You probably said something you shouldn't
See,
have.
okay, see, I'll just keep my ois to myself then.
Yeah, keep it to us. Give us all your "ois."
Okay,
Yeah,
you
it's a good
got
way to
it.
get someone's attention.
Speaking of getting people's attention, though, I see you guys like really get down with that song, the tree song. Where Where did that come from?
Dude, that's a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
And like, I don't get it. It's such an easy song that doesn't require or like ask anything of you. We wrote that song in like 30 minutes.
Seriously?
It's just one of those songs.
That's one of the funnest sets I've ever seen, and that song just really gets me going every time. So
It's the scatting. It really does.
yeah, yeah.
On the ground. Yeah.
It is something like that.
So I'm assuming like most of your songs don't usually take like 30 minutes to put together. Like, what goes into your creative process?
Like to write
Just
those.
it's just
Yeah.
like any art. Like some things are gonna be really quick and spur of the moment, and you'll write them down and you'll get them on paper, and boom, it's right there and raw. And then some things take months to put together before you're like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Is it like a different type of topic that takes longer, or is it just the feeling? You know?
For the songwriting process.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like "Fix Up." That song, I had the riff. I wrote it when I was like in like 9th grade or like 10th grade or something like that. No,
Yeah.
I was in high school, so or whatever. But I wrote it like a long time ago, and it just didn't like, it just didn't fit with anything. I didn't have like the right emotion and mindset for it. It was just like it was such a mix of like pretty and dissonant and melancholy that I just didn't have like enough life experience to even put words to it. And then yeah, Chris helped me out a lot with that.
I was very depressed at the time, so that worked out.
Yeah.
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 Use it when you got it, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, usually it's just like either a spur of the moment or go off of like, a topic, I guess. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I like Tree Song. Like Tree Song is like meant to be. What I originally wrote it is meant to be like everybody's perspective. I mean, from the tree's perspective. Everybody else just kind of goes around and like, oh, I threw a can and missed the trash can, but that's too far to walk.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty uncool if you think about it. Yeah. Like, yo, yeah, man, I don't want your like Walmart bag floating in my branch, man. Like, get out of here,
For like
dude.
months on end.
Yeah, yeah. Like, you're blocking my leaves. Yeah,
It's a
but
very
for real.
mindful song. It
Yeah.
seems like just something that you connect with a lot of
deep.
things around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We wrote it facetiously initially. So.
Wait, for what?
Maybe you did.
I mean, I wrote the lyrics facetiously.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like oh, haha, funny, how cute.
My bad. I forgot about the mic.
We're doing environmentalist stuff now. But, after a time, we started to embrace it, and it's cool.
Yeah. So, okay, you got to tell me, because I admire every artist I get to meet, because I'm so scared to get on stage and everything. So it's really awesome to see how vibrant you guys are with your style. What is like one of the best things about performing every time you guys are together?
Man, you don't have to care about anything on stage, because the more you do physically, the better it is for everybody. Like, there's no worry, because you can't mess up. All you can do is just get more wild.
Yeah.
You can fall over, but that could be punk.
Yeah.
You can roll
definitely.
out of that.
It's rock and roll right there.
It's release. That's the best part about being on stage. That's,
Yeah.
I
That's,
passed out like 3 times on stage.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
did black out. Like I swear I saw like the, oh man, it was like the last song, like the Heartbreaker. It was like, "Ah," and I like had no breath left when I started screaming it,
Yeah.
yelling it out, and so that was like setting myself up for failure. It was like, oh fuck, I'm gone, and so like by the end of it, I fully committed to it because you have to,
Yeah.
Otherwise it's weak.
It's the
And
last
so-
song, too.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
said go for it.
Yeah, and we were playing outside, and I literally like don't remember finishing the rest of like the yell. Like there was like still like 2 bars left of my
Oh my
yell,
gosh.
and I just like wake up like standing there looking at the street, like and like the stage is like right here, and everybody else is behind me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what
I just
happened?
like fell asleep or
Almost
something.
Fell over his own amp. He almost fell over his own amp.
I
It was
ran
nuts.
into- I almost ran into your drum set.
You did run into my drum set.
Did I?
Yeah. You didn't hurt anything, but like,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah. That's just getting like high off life right there, it sounds like.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That's amazing. So, like,
Expression.
have any of your fans like came up to you guys and just been like, "That was pretty gnarly. I don't know if like should have done that." Like, I don't know.
We've never had anybody say like, "You shouldn't have done that." We've had people say, "Wow, that was nuts,"
Yeah,
but never, "That was a mistake."
that's
you know?
good. It's like no regrets on stage, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's no room.
yeah,
There's no room.
Embrace everything.
yeah. Would you say that's like one of the things you want your fans to kind of take away from your sets whenever you guys perform? Just like, just be you, or like,
I mean, always be you.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, like if our performance, just hold it for me, man. If our performance doesn't like show like, our honest image or like attitude, then we're not doing it right. And I think everybody should be doing it right.
right.
Like express how you truly feel. Don't fake it.
Right. I think that's one like of the biggest characteristics you can really take away from local music. That you get true authenticism or whatever. I can't really say it. Thank you.
Authenticity.
Yes, you get that true originality, and I think that's one thing people should always admire whenever they get to go out to a bar, and just have a drink and just meet people and see performances like this, So
That's inherently what live music is, though.
yeah,
Like it's mistakes and it's recoveries and it's wild like back atches between the musicians. It's listening and responding. Like that's why it's cool, is because it's human that way.
yeah, exactly.
Recorded stuff you can polish up, and that's cool. You have your own little gift to give to people, but live is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an experience you can't take away. It seems like that's awesome, you guys. Well, I don't know where else we can find you. all the love, all the cakes.
Where can she find us?
Yeah.
We're on Facebook. We're on SoundCloud.
have a
We're
website.
on.
Yeah.
We have a
Okay.
whole website
Yeah.
dedicated to stuff. We have.
Yeah.
Spotify, Google Music,
Apple Music.
Bandcamp,
We're on
Okay.
Pandora.
Okay.
Google. I think has.
You
other
said
things.
that. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Did you say Napster?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't heard that
We're
one.
on
in a while.
Napster. Are we on Kazaa?
Kazaa.
I am
All right.
That's-
Okay.
This is why you don't talk, Jack.
Yeah, Jack, we don't give you
mics.
He's too fresh. Too fresh yet.
Well, you guys are awesome. I thank you so much for coming out and playing this time
thank you.
around. It was really great seeing you guys again. That's going to be it for us. So thank you guys for watching. Check out Bane Union.
See, we said goodbye with Oi.
See?
You can make it work.
Okay.
It can work.
It's a thing.
It could happen.